Hey everyone, it's Nick Cup here with episode 3 of Morning Minutes, hoping to come at you with some simple, smart advice. So today what I want to talk about, and it's a quite common concern that we get here, particularly with parents or especially new parents with newborn children, as well as grandparents. And that concern has to deal with saving enough money for your child's education, okay? So we hear it in the news all the time, post-secondary education costs are, sky high. There's a student loan crisis. There's a student debt crisis and all of that stuff. The moral of the story here is that when it comes to, thinking about post-secondary education, not only is it a big decision and an impactful decision on what school to choose to go to, it's also it's a big financial commitment. Right? So I think as a parent, we'd want to provide any sort of help or any sort of advantage, again, if we're in the position to do so, to help, our children save for their post-secondary education. So there's a lot of ways that people do it. Some people do it the old school way where, they just save their nickels and dimes and dollar bills and, put it in a cookie jar or a water jug and leave it on top of the fridge or whatnot. But I think the absolute single best way that you can save for your child's post-secondary education is through an RESP. So that stands for Registered Education Savings Plan. Okay. So first and foremost, an RESP is specifically designed for saving for post-secondary education. Okay. And, there's many favorable, tax treatments associated with it. Essentially how it works is that, an RESP is a vehicle and then money is contributed into that RESP and that money grows in there, tax deferred. And there's favorable tax treatments when the beneficiary, the student in our case, withdraws that money for post-secondary, reasons. Okay. So on top of that, the maximum you can contribute into an RESP is $50,000 per beneficiary. So that's not a number to laugh at. That's a pretty good chunk of money. And then especially after a number of years of growth, that money can grow into a pretty significant amount. And to add the cherry on top, the government of Canada, throws in free money in the form of a Canada Education Savings Grants or CESGs. And basically what they do is based on the amount of a contribution, they give you about $500 a year as a bonus for contributing to your child's education in an RESP. And the lifetime maximum that you can get in terms of these grants, these Canada Education Savings Grants, is $7,200 or $7,200 per beneficiary. Again, not a number to laugh at. That's almost a semester of school right there. Okay. So again, when it comes to saving for your child's education, there are many options. The best and I think the best way to do that is through an RESP. Okay. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Would love some feedback, and I guess look forward to making the next episode. All right. Cheers.